Belinda and HarperAudio Australia present this unabridged recording of Rise and Shine, written by Kimberley Allsopp and read by Hannah Fredericksen
and Mitchell Brotz.
For Evelyn. The end. The midnight hours. There was a time, in the first half of what was now 17 years of August and Noah, when she would wake up at midnight and he would be next to her, snoring his light, snuffly Noah snores, and she would think about all the things that she could do, things she used to do, in a midnight hour in which she could not sleep. Things that she would not do because she did not want to leave the side of this man and the steady rise and fall of his chest. She could work on that painting that she'd been diligently not working on for 6 months, or had it been longer? She could take one of the books that people kept gifting her, she looked like someone who was well read, from atop her bedside table into the lounge room and open it. She could make a sponge cake and think about what to slather onto it. It would end up being jam and whipped cream. It always was. She could do those things, or she could lie there, in the still dark of their bedroom, and listen to Noah and his particular Noah snore, and that snore would lull her back to sleep, as comforting sounds from those we love will. And lie there is what August did for years at midnight when she couldn't sleep, until there was a midnight when his Noah snore rankled her, and after pushing him into positions to erase that snoring, she would either give up and open that book or bake that cake. She always felt sad that she did not finish that painting, but eventually she would. To find relief, she would need to leave their bed. Noah knew nothing of August's midnight wanderings, which swirled around their bed and their house while he slept. And August did not know what Noah dreamt about, either asleep or when his mind wandered during the day. And that was how their marriage went. A roller coaster for years, then for a few more years, the tail end of a roller coaster. The part where it goes flat, and all the momentum that has come before is the only thing pushing you along, until you can stop and disembark. But isn't there always the hope, held in your gut, the place where you feel everything when you're on a roller coaster, that it will begin that slow climb again? Maybe the flatness and the hope is the truer metaphor of a long marriage between good people. In the daylight, where did August and Noah find themselves?
The dog. When Noah woke, the tree branches that would scrape the dimpled glass bedroom windows during the force of a summer storm looked as if they'd been backlit by a tender bruising of purple and pink, and he stayed in bed until the pane was filled with a blinding yellow. August had been up and out of bed for hours, the yellow light reaching her through a gap tooth in the wood panelling of her bakery's kitchen a suburb away. The ray lit up the streaks of red that could sometimes be found in her hair, but she didn't notice the light or her hair, or know that Noah was going to be late for work because she was rolling 2 trays of croissants that should have been in the oven 30 minutes ago. This was their last morning as a twosome. That afternoon, despite August not asking for it, she and Noah became the owners of a dog. An older woman who attended the same pottery class that August went to had found out that August did not have children, and at that afternoon's class she gave her the dog. As a consolation, August assumed. A woman wearing pants made of a material that even August, who had on a shirt bearing the logo of a hardware shop that had sponsored the netball team she'd played goal defence for 12 years ago, could tell had no place being within a block of anything as unpredictable as wet clay. This woman, with her perfectly imperfect grey hair, containing shades that August would never have the skill to paint, and only a slim few could afford to obtain with chemical assistance, thought that August and Noah were childless due to a tragic event or infertility rather than choice, and as such must be in need of a living thing that they could feed and clean up after. August had made a mistake in not quitting the pottery class sooner. She'd signed up for a term under the assumption that because she was good at painting, that she must be good.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?